And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport.
Rod Ricks has successfully joined the channel.
Seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Mike Messina, a 20-game winner a year ago, Siggy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that third time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what he does after having, seen a particular pitcher. There's just so much data that prevents guys from having the opportunity to pitch deep into ball games and to stay in long enough to qualify for a win. So to have accomplished what he accomplished last year, he should be pretty proud of himself.
Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball one.
Ball one.
Yeah.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Granderson under it. And there's one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his
No Texas Wranglers franchise yet.
I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Maybe for MLB 26 low.
Carlos Correa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's the strike.
I'm out of franchisees in this game. Angels franchise 2 for MLB 26.
Good eye right there. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one missed. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mantle moving under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
I think I have it for this one, or 24 or 25. I don't remember, but I can do that one too.
2 out, space is empty. Rod Carew getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Down the line towards the corner. Granderson grabs it on the run. Down go the Twins in order.
Beaming face with smiling eyes.
No score. Back after this on the show. Welcome.
Okay, great.
And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Joe Ryan.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a jib.
And now, Derek Jeter. Chris, 2020, a special year for Derek Jeter as he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, pretty special, and everyone saw that coming. All the writers voted for him except for one.
Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And now it's even up. Out to center. Hunter makes the grab, 1 down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
He needed out to the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, Babe Ruth.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Check swing, and he held up. Left-hand hitter waits. Kiner-Falefa on the go. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And a pitch.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
Mickey Mantle on deck for the Yankees. .3-0 down.
Aye.
There's a strike.
3-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hunter has it sized up. Makes the grab. And that is that. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Messina back to work. And that's too high. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
And the count 1-2. That one ripped. That's back there. Gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
And now the DH, Justin Morneau. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foul ball. And takes low for ball 1. Up the middle. Oh, nice play to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
And next for Minnesota, Joe Mauer. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there for strike 1. And he deals. He swings and fouls one off. Going 2 now. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Two outs. That one misses. 1-1. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Now batting Max Kepler. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Buxton off of first with 2 away.
One and one.
Pitch out, but no action. Now move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 2. There's a breaking ball that drops in there. Pitch misses there. Counts full, 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Kyle Farmer in the box now. Takes strike 1. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. On the outside corner, and that's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Good eye right there.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Here comes a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Torrey Hunter. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one's in there. Strike 1. And the right-hander deals. Pulls that one foul. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. And a pitch.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate.
Can't glove it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. So up next, Luke Gehrig. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
They say you win.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a good eye there. Next pitch is popped up. Killebrew gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base.
Aaron Judge in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And Judge spoils that one.
Thank you for the follow at 6 line forever.
And misses inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Down in order go the Yankees. And they're down 2-0. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Twins, Carlos Correa. Correa playing up the middle at short, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. Rips one to right. And there's 1 down.
Now back, second base.
Now at the plate, Rod Carew. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Upstairs. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And here it comes. Left field, Granderson has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman,
Harmon Killebrew, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this one. Killebrew, a former All-Star, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. Foul ball there. That hits the dirt. Now 1-2. And that's outside. ball. Can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Curtis Granderson. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the end of the pitch. There's the strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Kepler makes the grab, one away.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
So digging in, Jorge Posada. And first offering is fouled off. Posada measures 6 feet 2 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Next one is off the plate. 1-2 to count. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. First pitch just misses. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. In there safely.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. Most people think of Derek Jeter as being from Michigan, but the kid from Kalamazoo was actually born in New Jersey. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Torres leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air out to center. Hunter has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Justin Morneau. The wide to kick the pitch. Clips the corner, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Slings it across. One up, one down.
Up next, the catcher.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Joe Mauer, the next Twin up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and fires. That's through there for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Smash to the left side. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next is the Twins. The left fielder, Byron Buxton.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. The walk and a run scored his first time. Going 1.
0-1 for count.
And that one is inside. Top of the zone for a called strike. Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. Outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Ryan back to work. And there's a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. And delivers outside. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 2. Got him. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter,
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Bruce checks his swing. Appeal down to third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. And that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Max Kepler at the plate.
The right fielder, Max Kepler.
The right-hander back to work. And that's outside. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Check swing, didn't go. 3-1 now. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Mantle hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
Torrey Hunter, the next Twin up to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2. The pitch. The punch out there. Out number 2.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Correa stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Posada makes the catch, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And the right-hander deals. Gehrig tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Next offering upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First offering misses the mark. Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that's in for a strike. Just missed.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Stays alive. Three-two on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. Good job to fight that one off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ripped on a line to center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Curtis Granderson stepping in now for the Yankees.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
0-1. And that's in the dirt.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And he deals. Pitch misses. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Gary. The throw home, but it's offline, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, no outs. And up next for New York, Jorge Posada. First pitch, and he just misses. And he pumps it a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
First and second here, no outs.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. In there for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground to first, could be two. Over to Correa for one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Twins, Rod Carew.
The second baseman, Rod Carew.
And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in the Yankees pen. Garrett Cole getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Schmidt, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Harmon Killebrew. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
On the ground, and that one handled. Zips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated.
So now the DH spot, Justin Morneau. Check swing went around. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Mike Messina departs, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New pitcher for the Yankees, Garrett Cole.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So up next for Minnesota, Joe Mauer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mauer, a member of the 2,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Morneau leads off first with 1 away. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch is inside, 2-1. Righty delivers. Runner takes off. Bounced up the middle. Goes to second. Safe there. To first, and he's out. So safe at second, out at first on the attempted double play. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. A strikeout and a walk. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And ball one. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jorge Alcala preparing to come on if needed. Moran, a left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. Up the middle. Lays out. He's got it. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Slider clips the zone. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. And the 0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Kicks and deals. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he grabs it foul. The wind and the pitch. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Fouled off left side. The 2-1. Up the middle. Carew throws to first in time. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. And they still trail it here 3-1. I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Now batting. Kyle Farmer.
And now it's going to be Kyle Farmer. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That was straight queso right there.
And the righty deals. Ground ball right side. Garrett tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And two away to start the seventh.
Torrey Hunter.
Digging in, Torrey Hunter. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one in the air, center field. Mantle moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Twins retired in short order as the lead remains 3-1. Giovanni Moran gets the ball now. He last pitched 2 days ago.
71. Giovanni Moran.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. The Yankees looking to rally. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Out towards left center. Hunter in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Gloves it on the dive, and that's a great play for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And welcome back. We go to the eighth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2. 2-1.
And a 2-1 on the way. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Here's the second baseman, Rod Carew, 1 for 3. Garrett Cole, Chris, a guy who was the first overall pick out of UCLA in 2011, and he's turned into one of the best starters in baseball.
Yeah, it's pretty cool how things came full circle for him. Drafted by the Yankees out of high school, didn't sign, as you said, went to UCLA, and now pitching the #1 guy in the rotation for New York.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And he married another UCLA player's sister, Brandon Crawford. He's married to Brandon's sister, Amy. That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. That one missing inside.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Carew, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone. Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. Now 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Joe Mauer waiting for a turn at the plate. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Joe Mauer, the next Twin up to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And there's a foul ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Twins strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-1. New pitcher on now, Caleb Thielbar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
The left fielder.
And here it comes. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
At the belt and fires. Slider misses outside. And a pitch. That one just misses. Left-hand batter waits. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hunter has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike one. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The second baseman.
Here is Gleyber Torres. First pitch just misses. That's a strike across the top of the zone. It's in and out of his glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Yanks held in check. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the ninth. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch, and he just misses. When Cole's brother-in-law, Brandon Crawford, took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota, and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants.
Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kepler in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed. They say you win. Righty to the plate. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that's ball four.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Kyle Farmer, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Hunter stands in now and watches strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Kepler on second. Farmer at first. One gone. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. That one fouled off. And now 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. On a line, base hit. Kepler coming home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they take a 3-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Rod Carew will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and fires. And now the count is even. That one lifted to left. Granderson settles under it, and that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Joe Nathan gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 38, Joe Nathan.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Nathan, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. First offering, and it just misses. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Check swing. He went 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in there. That's strike 1. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now all even up. Next offering misses down and away. Struck him out looking.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for New York, Babe Ruth. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So 2 down. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. In there, and it's 0-1. Man at second. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. Ruth around third. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul. Runner leads away at second. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. Next pitch misses, and the count's full.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, not all saves come easy, but he didn't let things unravel. Good win for the boys today.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, we get a chance to play in one of the cooler venues in all of baseball.
Well, such a cool place. I got goosebumps walking in today. Just so honored to be in this setting, and I know the players down there on the field, they can't wait to get going.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. On the hill and coming off a great start, Ron Guidry. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And here is Torrey Hunter. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. On to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Carlos Correa, the next to hit, takes ball one. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
In for a strike. And now 2-2. Swings and misses, 2 down.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Rod Carew in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is down low. And downstairs. The next pitch misses. 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. And that's a strike. Carew off of first with 2 away. Next pitch inside. Ball 1. Just misses the mark outside the zone. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Pablo Lopez.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Well, Singy, Derek Jeter turned out to be a pretty good first-round pick by the Yankees in 1992. 6th overall. Remember, he struggled defensively in the minors, but debuted in 1995, helped lead the Yankees to a world championship in 1996. Strike 2.
Yeah, and just sort of a fairy tale of a story. Kid that grew up a Yankees fan, credits that to his grandmother and sort of grooming him to be a Yankees fan, and wanted to be a Yankee. He looked up to Dave Winfield as a kid, and just so much that came together for him to have this storybook career.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch downstairs. The count now 2-2. Good eye right there. I think when it gets down to it, you'd have to say Derek Jeter should be considered one of the greatest shortstops of all time.
Oh, there's no question.
Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite it.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Farmer tossed to second, and that's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Now, Babe Ruth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers.
1-1.
And strike 2. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. And
Ball
that just
inside.
misses.
It's a good take.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Justin Morneau.
Justin Morneau.
And he deals. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Guidry, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a two-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Morneau checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. The pitch. Next offering is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-1 now. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Bounce to the right. And he handles it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
The catcher, Joe.
And here's the catcher,
Mauer.
Joe Mauer. First offering misses the mark. One down, base is empty. Into center and a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Kyle Farmer.
One down. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mauer at first, one gone. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out.
So much for their first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
And the pitch. That's inside.
Inside.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the second, and Lopez back to work. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, strike
ball,
1.
one strike.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Thank you for the follow at Lilya George.
Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Lou Gehrig stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. And the right-hander deals. That one 95 to finish him off. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Curtis Granderson. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. Granderson checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Check on the runner, and Judge back in safely. No score here in the second. The 0-2. And now 1-2. He goes down looking. The Yanks lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And now for the Twins, Michael A. Taylor. The pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Taylor, a former Gold Glove winner, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Mantle under it. And there's one away.
Batting up, the right fielder, Max.
Now batting Max Kepler. Late with the swing there. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And a pitch. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Torrey Hunter. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Granderson squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Lopez back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. They say it went.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Got him swinging. Here's Gleyber Torres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Torres in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Derek Jeter. He reached out a walk his first time. That one ripped, but foul. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and it's 1-1. Glaber goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Torres over at first with one away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. Kiner-Falefa goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. To the left side, but it is well fouled.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line, and that's just foul. In the air, right field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1, but 2 runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that's in there for strike 1. Second and third, 2 down. Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering is downstairs. Mickey Mantle, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Three-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. Grounded out his first time. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair, and we are still scoreless. On to the 4th, and now the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Bounce to the left side. Throw to first is in time. That takes care of Correa.
Now back, Second baseman,
Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. Worked a trip to the plate.
Years.
And that gets down into the gap. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here's Byron Buxton. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Here's your 1. And the slider just misses. One out and a runner at second. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first, and they get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Justin Morneau now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That just misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that one a little bit high. Carew at second with 2 down. In the air to left center. Granderson makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for Minnesota. Still no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. The right-hander back to work. That's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed.
Down.
And strike 2.
1-2.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. With the pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
No outs. Runner on second. That's in there. That's strike 2.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Got him. And one gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So up next, Curtis Granderson. His first at bat was a strikeout. This one high in the air to left center. And it one-hops the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Correa relay to third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jorge Posada. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's a base hit as a run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. That's out number 2.
The batter,
So the lineup flips over at the plate. Derek Jeter. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That misses. And that is ball 1. And there's the strike. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Just off the outside edge. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Carew has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Joe Mauer.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Thank you for the follow at Mono Gameplay.
That missed inside, and that's ball 2. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
leading off for the Twins.
Here's the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In for strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Grounder might be two. Gets to it and knocks it down.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors, free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning, and that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Max Kepler at the plate. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And a pitch. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Torrey Hunter, the next Twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Well, the infield fly rule call.
Up next for Minnesota, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball one. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And now the lefty misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Kicks and fires. Mauer, the runner at third. Farmer at second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. Slapped foul. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Rod Carew, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. The pitch. Strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
And the 0-2. And ball 1. Strike 3. Throws him with the front door slider.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The pitch.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Just off the outside edge. And the count 1-2. And that's outside.
2-2.
Ripped to third and caught.
The designated hitter,
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Taylor makes the grab. 2 down.
the center fielder, number
Now it's the
7,
power speed combo. Mickey Mantle.
Mantle.
Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back. Leading off, Byron Buxton.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Guidry back to work. Just missed. Buxton in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. And that's in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. And he walked him.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
And now the first baseman, Justin Morneau. And first offering is fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Step off throw to first. Buxton back in standing. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one almost got him. The pitch.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 3. Joe Mauer waits on deck. Buxton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The pitch. Ground ball, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Joe Mauer digs in now. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Mauer, a former MVP, a career batting average over 300, a former first-round pick back in 2001. And the 1-0. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Guidry brings it in for the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2.
It's the game, and yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking money.
Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. The wind of the pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Activity in the bullpen. Bailey Ober warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Malley getting loose as well. Garrett tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 2. Well, here's Aaron Judge, a former Rookie of the Year, an MVP in 2022, and of course, Singy, the cover man for MLB The Show in 2018. Liner snagged at first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Curtis Granderson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. Yeah, it's hard to imagine after Derek Jeter, the New York Yankees, having a homegrown player that can be such a face of the franchise. But this guy's not just the face. He takes up the entire cover with his size and stature.
Misses off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one to first. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Jorge Posada.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. But this team does not want to let him beat him.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Diving, and he can't make the play. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-2.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Bailey over into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Derek Jeter, the next to hit. And there's a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
0-1 now. And fouled off. Posada over at second. Torres at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Posada headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 4-2.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
First and second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 1 for 3. Not close with that one. 1-0. First and second, 2 down. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. And that one upstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. At the belt and fires. On the ground. To Carew at second, and that is that. The 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Twins 2. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Down the third baseman, Kyle Farmer. And the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Goose Gossage getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Holmes warming up as well. The 1-0. This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Girlfriend.
So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's a ball.
A smiling face.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he deals. And that's ball 4.
Dolly's been in a very giving mood today. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Kepler in the box now, takes strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Torrey Hunter.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That misses, outside. And it's 1-0. The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ron Guidry out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. The new pitcher in the game, Michael King. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now Correa up to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
He swings and fouls one off. Taylor, the lead runner out at second. Hunter on at first with 2 down. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. On the ground at first. Out number 3. Twins strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now up as the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts.
Thanks for watching.